Hi, I'm Sol, I'm from Mexico, and I'm a huge fan of The Mentalist. That's why I'm doing this video tag in response to the one that was made by Americ from TV Equals, and also because I was encouraged for my virtual friend Chibi. So, here we go, let's start. Okay, if I have to use one single word to describe this show, I think that should be misleading, because in this show nothing ever is what it seems. Ever. Nothing about the cases, nothing about Rajon, nothing about Jane and Lisbon, nothing about anything is ever what it's you think it is. So I think about this word not in a negative way but in a positive one. I like to be surprised. So I like to think that things are gonna happen in some way, and at the last minute when you least expect it, everything it's turned upside down, and I liked it. So I think that's a good word to describe this show. Well, my mother started watching this show because she had seen The Guardian with Simon Baker. And when he saw The Mentalist, he recognized him and he decided he wanted to watch it. One day I decided to watch. The first episode I watched was The Thin Red Line, and I liked it, but I didn't thought that it was a different show or something. But then I saw a preview for the following episode, which was Flame Red, and they showed the teaser of that episode that was when Jane is supposedly trying to read Lisbon's mind. And I saw that scene, and I thought that there was something between these two characters. I just couldn't say what it was, but I liked their chemistry and I like their interaction. So I decided that I would watch that episode, and I did it. But then I don't know what happened. I think the holidays came, so I kind of forgot about this show. But then I think I remembered the show, and I looked for some information on the internet, and I watched a few scenes on YouTube for the upcoming episodes, and I think I started to like it more. So the following episode that I watched was 116, which was Bloodshot, when Jane goes blind, and from then I became a bigger and bigger fan with every new episode. I think I have to say season 5. Season 5 is the best so far. We're about in the middle of the season, but I liked every single episode. I think they're all been completely amazing. It has been a great season. So it has kept all about the same level every episode. It keeps you wanting more and more. But it's not a finished season. So if I had to choose a complete season, I would like to say the first, because that's when we start getting to love each character and getting to know the story of every character, and especially the story of Jane. And I also think season 1 is it's a little lighter than every season had started to become darker and darker, and I think season 5 is the darkest so far. So I have to say that my favorite seasons are season 1 because it's the lightest, and season 5 because it's the darkest of all. But if I have to choose one, I'm gonna say season 3 finale. That episode, it's great, it's amazing. Because it has all. Because I think it has a lot of drama, a lot of tension, a lot of fear, and also has a lot of comedy and lighter things. And I love how the contrasts are made here, because one scene we see Lisbon completely freaked out because she has a bomb attached to her body and everything is tension, and the next scene she's wearing very cute pink dress, and of course we can see Jane also in one scene she's completely worried about Lisbon trying to help her, and the next scene he's teasing her. So the part that I love the most about that episode was how it was handled, everything about the suspects. I love the plan for catch the mall. I also love how Lisbon and Jane were completely worried about each other. But of course the most shocking part was that ending scene, because no one could ever see that coming. No one in a million years could see that was going to happen, and I really love about it, and that is what I'm talking about when I said I like to be surprised. So I really liked it, and I remember it was like about 2 a.m. when I finished watching the episode, and I was completely in shock. The next day I had to get up early to go to work, but I just couldn't sleep because I couldn't stop thinking about that shocking thing, and of course thinking that I had to wait like 3 or 4 months to know what was going to happen. First, I have to explain that after I became a completely obsessed fan of the show, I turned my sister into a complete obsessed fan of this show also. And we have another friend that we met on an online forum that she lives in the same city that we're living. Well, the three of us, as we are very obsessed, completely obsessed fans of this show, uh, have our own meetings to watch different episodes. Season 4 finale, season 5 premiere, and episode 100. So I love that I can have other people in real life, aside of all those that I've met online, that we can get together and watch the episodes and freak out together and scream together and laugh together and cry together about everything that happens. Having other people to share these great moments that this show gives us. I have to say that my life has changed mostly because I met a lot of people from many different places from the world online because of this show. I found there's a lot of people who are fans, are not just fans, but obsessed fans of this show. I like that I have the opportunity to meet them online and talk about the show, but suddenly start to discover that we have other common interests and talk about different stuff and feel like you know them. And also I think this show has changed me because it has made me doing things that I never thought I could do, like writing a fan fiction or standing in front of a camera to talk to many people that I don't know. Well, I definitely have to say Lisbon. It's not that I don't like Van Pelt. I like her character. I know there's people that don't really like her, and I like the fact that she has evolved from season 1. But no, my favorite character is still Lisbon. Okay, Rigsby is a very cute, nice guy, and I think he's a very lovable character. But my favorite is Cho. He is a very cool character. I love I love his reactions. He can say just one word, and with that word, he says a lot. And as I have always said, Jane for Lisbon, Riggs before Van Pelt, and Cho for me. I think I'm gonna say Lisbon, and I think that because I feel kind of related to her because I'm a bit of a workaholic too. I tend to put other people's needs before mine, and of course because well, she works with Patrick Jane every day, so I think I would like that. I think I ask him something. Maybe I could ask him if he really thinks that everything that he has done is worth it. That how is he gonna feel after he catches Red John or he completes his revenge? I'd like to question him about this. I think I also would ask him to give me a ride on his car because I like very much his car. That is a very difficult question because every episode we get new hints that it could be one, it could be other, it could be this, it could be that, he could be anyone. So, well, I don't know. The thing that I'm gonna say is I don't think at all that Jane is Red John or Lisbon is Red John or anyone on the team. I think Red John is someone who's really well connected, who has a lot of power. And as I said before, I like to be surprised. So I'm just gonna keep waiting and see what it comes. I don't know. Right now, I don't know. First, I wouldn't like this show to end. But I know that is not possible, and one day it's gonna come an end. And I am a grown woman, and I know I can deal with it. I hope so. So I think, well, for some reason, I don't think, or at least I wouldn't want that Jane really ends up killing Red John. I, for some reason, I think he's not gonna kill him. Maybe he's gonna have the opportunity, but he's not gonna do it. I don't know if he's gonna kill. He's gonna get killed by Lisbon or by someone else, or if he's gonna kill himself. I don't know that, but I just feel that Jane is not gonna be the one who's gonna shoot him. And well, I also would like to see, of course, Jane and Lisbon together, but not on a last minute. And I don't want this all Bonnie's jumping around them or something, because I know this isn't a telenovela. But if you put them together, if you get them together at the last minute, it's gonna look like a telenovela, because that's what happens on telenovelas. The main couple just get together at the final moment, and they just get married and then just kiss, and that's it. Now I think they're gonna get together eventually, not now, but I would like to see that the development, a bit more of a development, at least in the last few episodes. I don't know the last 5 episodes or half season, but I just wouldn't want them to get together on the final scene. Well, and finally, I would love to see a bit of Jane's life post Red John, because I think every fan that has been following the show from its beginning deserves to know if everything that Jane has done has worked it, if getting rid of the main motivation he has had in his life on the past years uh, has changed something in him. So I think that would be a great ending, to know, not just getting the final scene when Rajan is killed or arrested, or whatever, but to see a bit more, and maybe, I don't know if an episode, but maybe half of an episode or something that could show us uh, how uh, how Jane has changed, and how he's gonna keep moving on with his life. I think that could be a great ending. So please listen to me. Well, I think that has been all. So that's it. I hope you liked this video. I hope you understood what I said. And if you hadn't, you feel free to ask me whatever you want on Twitter, and I'll see you around. Or maybe you see me around. Bye. Good night. Good morning. Whatever. Bye.